Son 5,000 a 6,000 piezas al día.
Algunas de mis compañeras tienen que hacer el esfuerzo de ir aunque las maltraten.
Jamás pensé que en las maquilas había bullying, jamás pensé que en una maquila había acoso.
In recent years, the garment industry has boomed in Guatemala. Thanks to its proximity to the US, hundreds of Korean fast fashion companies expanded here to supply big American brands. But what happens inside these factories, called maquilas across the region, rarely sees the light of day. Advocacy groups say the vast majority of maquila workers are women who are paid less than $30 a day and are forced to meet impossible quotas. Rutilia Cano worked for a Korean-owned factory providing to major US retailers like Target, a company worth billions of dollars.
¿Cuántas ropas hacías en un día?
Pedían 300 por hora, pero no podía sacar las 300. Solo sacaba 150, 175.
¿Y cuántos días de trabajo te costaría comprar una blusa acá?
Yo digo que sería una quincena.
The disparity of what these people are producing and their purchasing power, it's just striking.
In this complex supply chain, Korean manufacturers subcontract Guatemalan workers to benefit American consumers with affordable clothing. When her factory suddenly closed, the employer denied Rutilia's wages and her pension benefits. Target, as a third-party client, was not bound to pay. They decided to part ways with the factory after concerns surfaced over working conditions. Elsewhere, CNN spoke with dozens of maquila workers. In one factory, death threat graffiti appeared in toilets to stamp out union resistance. In others, they said the abuse pushed even further. It's the case of a young mother we're calling Alexandra. She has asked for anonymity.
El supervisor llegó con una forma morbosa de hacerme así en el cuello, como que queriéndome sobar aquí. Yo me hice a un lado, entonces a raíz de que yo le dije que no, empezó a tratarme mal, empezó a gritarme. Muchas mujeres tal vez le hacían caso por necesidad al trabajo.
¿Qué significa? ¿Relaciones sexuales?
Sí. Y a esas personas que andaban con los supervisores siempre tienen algún privilegio. El privilegio de no maltrato, levantarse, ir al baño, de ir a tomar agua las veces que se les sea necesario.
Seeking protection, Alexandra decided to join a union. We met the group outside their maquila. The products are destined for export to the United States. Household name Carhartt used to be among their clients, but cut ties in 2019. The workers told CNN the quotas imposed on them are thousands of pieces a day, almost 2 t-shirts every minute.
Si no nos sacamos lo que ellos piden, como ellos pasan un bioral cada hora, dicen que nos apuremos, que no nos pueden pagar, nos explotan tanto y después dicen no nos pagan.
Hasta nos tiraba las piezas en la cara.
Creo que me lo dijiste tú, Mérida, que había agua en las maquilas para que pudiesen tomar.
El agua iba sucia, incluso llegaba hasta con jabón, cucarachas adentro.
These women reported their allegations to local authorities.
Venimos a ver qué está pasando con los trabajadores porque cuando venimos cerraron las puertas.
But when the labor inspectors showed up, all the members of the union were laid off, opening a dispute that is yet to be resolved. CNN contacted factory owners and did not receive a response.
Most of these factories do not even tolerate a workers' union, and getting access to them, it's been even harder for us as journalists. But we're on our way to meet someone who has decided to come forward.
Without the support of a union, she has been left to face the abuse by herself in fear, she told us.
Sé que cuando yo estuve embarazada de mi nene, a mí me estuvieron humillando porque ya no sacaban la cantidad que ellos me pedían. Yo me fui a quejar y cuando hubo auditoría, nos hicieron la pregunta si nos trataban bien y nosotros dijimos que no. Entonces de ahí despidieron a 2 compañeros.
2 compañeros de trabajo fueron despedidos porque se quejaron.
Ajá.
Only 76 out of more than 800 maquilas tolerate a union, but they employ tens of thousands of workers and are a crucial part of the economy. For local authorities, enforcing rules without risking jobs is a fine line. We had a rare opportunity to put our findings to the Guatemalan president.
We are, for example, committed to the rights of labor. We have increased the minimum salary 10%, which is more than
6% for maquila workers.
6% for maquila workers. but it is precisely in the line of recognizing that there is a need to support their well-being, and we are going to continue to observe the situation.
Bernardo Arévalo is the first progressive leader elected in Guatemala in decades. His government raised hopes to tackle the rampant corruption that allowed workplace abuse to proliferate. The jury is still out. Before leaving, Rutilla told us the collective lawsuit against their former employer was being settled. The workers met with the management at the corporate building downtown.
Sí, tenemos un poquito así como de nerviosismo porque no sabemos qué es lo que pueda pasar.
She doesn't know if she will be paid what is due to her in terms of pension, and the fact that she worked for almost 3 decades for this factory. And now it's the moment she's going to find out what the management of the factory is offering her for the termination of the contract.
Rutilla, ¿cómo está?
Bien, gracias a Dios, bien.
¿Cómo le fue?
Pues ahí quedamos en otra reunión, ¿verdad?
Weeks after our travel, Rutilla is still doing odd jobs. She has been promised up to 92% of her severance through a settlement plan, but it is unclear when any payment will be made. Stefano Pozzebon, CNN, Guatemala City.